Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is your daily vibe, Pisces, for the collective Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, wherever Pisces may fall in your chart or in your environment. All of my returners, I appreciate your continued support that you show me, the channel, and to each other. And for the newbies, warm welcome them. Thank you for joining us today. There's a lot of information in the description box. I have vowed to cut down the intro on what's in there and just invite you to take a look. Whatever questions you have or interest in my products, services, booking, or me, okay, it's there. Here on YouTube, we have the community board, which is so essential. And I'm not just saying that, like literally take a look before you leave. You may see something you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you get the alerts. A lot of you aren't aware when I go live or when I'm having specials. So that's the significance of the notification bell. Even though notifications can get annoying sometimes, I do know if you shut off your notifications on your phone, that could affect your individual apps. I'm just trying to help because some of you's like, I don't even see your videos. It's been 3 months past, girl, and it just came up on my timeline. It reminded me of how much I love you. I appreciate that, but keep that in mind if you shut the notifications off of your device. All right, because I know YouTube email alerts had got the best of me. But I was responsible. I went to my favorites pages because I just couldn't get those YouTube emails. I just couldn't. So I understand. All right. So let's get started with the daily vibe. I did something different today, and I don't know why I sound like I'm going into puberty or something. Not sure, but my voice is doing something. If you say, oh, she's sick or she's tired. Nope. Just kind of sound like I'm going through puberty. I did love finance advice. So for the daily vibe, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what may be in the love and finance reading today. And if we do a life purpose reading, I think, so look at that, the advice is going to come from here, the spiritual path, the lesson, the what you need to let go of, or anything from source, right? That's always over here. What is funny is that the love, I'm telling you guys, during this Mercury retrograde, you may be in contact with the past person, place, or situation. Okay. This person may have been sitting back wondering, and it's crazy because I don't want to speak down on my cross watcher or on your person because it may not be this way, but intuitively I'm just getting a game player. And if not a game player, maybe it is true. Maybe they don't make decisions well, or maybe they're indecisive. Maybe they are torn. Okay, but it's would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? It's like that's the question. So be clear in your intentions is all I can say. I don't know which way you want this to go or how this person will come about it, but just be clear in your intentions. Because it's kind of like, if you want them, don't be fussing, and I'm not trying to tell you how to be. Here's my relationship coach advice. Considering this tarot card, it's like, where is this coming from? Well, this card. So, maybe the divine feminine, could be the masculine, don't matter. But there's just, would I be rejected if I contacted you, and do you still want me? That means that there could be something there, but if this person has done something to you and you just want to talk about that, that could be heavy on them, right? So just be mindful of the energy of the conversation that you have and the outcome you want. But we'll get into it in the love reading, because there could be some possible contact is all I'll say. Okay. Also, the reason why I said don't be fussy, emotional, what you did, because there was the card about letting go of the past and forgiving me. Okay, so it's like, can you really trust me again, or do you just want me back out of ego? Because for some of you, there could have been others in the mix, or something else in the mix that you or them, something else was weighed. Your value, third-party situations, your friends were important to me, work was, your kids were, you know, all that. So there's that, right? Resisting my desires, for those of you that had this sexual thing, right, where it's just beating yourself up, or them, okay? Somebody's just going in on it, right? Okay, there's nothing wrong with it, self-pleasing. But it does talk about, for some that have grown apart and possibly moved on, there's like strong chemistry. Okay, get off of that. With the finances, super strong. Can't wait to do our finance reading. As you guys have 4 major arcanas. 3 came out together. 1 was at the bottom of the deck, and I just took them all. I wanted to explain one thing, and then we'll get into what this means in the finance reading, so stay tuned for it. But I do feel it's like a mask. So you're becoming whoever it is that you want to be. Okay, there's the horn. Good. It's not like a false person kind of mask, but it's like whoever you are, present yourself as that, right? There's also something being revealed, okay, from source. Definitely appreciate that. There's happiness, okay? There's union. There's surprise and sunrise, or you have this energy of fertility, planting seeds, and the sun is going to do its magic, and I feel like something is going to be formed. Now, I did want to say this is the time to plant seeds, because I thought about when the fruit come, right? The fruit of the labors come in your environment, because like I said, there's a lot about your environment and looking outside of you for some. And I just wanted to say, like, when you see people in your environment, or YouTube, Pisces readings or something like that, and it says abundance, rewards and all that kind of stuff, and you just automatically jump into, this isn't for me, or I'm going to get that, and then you don't, it may be because of past efforts. So if we could rewind to one of those moments where past efforts were advised to be implemented, and then move it into the future, and then you get a reward from past efforts. So this kind of puts me in one of those mind frames of get started, fertile, opportunity, clear energy, happiness. We're not tired, we're not lazy, we're not frustrated, we're not hurt, we're not bitter. It's a good time now to plant seeds, and then I feel like they're going to be a big deal later. Okay, so don't halt on that, but we'll get into this more, because it's way bigger than that and deeper than that, especially with, like I said, 4 major arcanas. And then when I talked about attraction, when I talked about like being approachable, your charisma, your energy, there may be some people or some situations in your environment that you could use to your benefit, not in a negative way of like using. So don't be so cold cutting, standoffish or isolated, because some person, place, or thing in your environment may be able to be of essence. Okay, and then it talks about victory. Others of you, when I said, have more confidence, looking for this needle in a haystack, the 4 of Swords comes up as in meditation. We have been pushing that big, because some of you, it's like you want help, you want the divine, you want higher self, you want connections. I don't care if it's you want your metastar superpowers, right? That everybody's supposed to have gotten in December. Source says, I can't say this enough. This is how you do it. And so if you're complaining about not knowing how to do it, or I can't do it, that's why you ain't got it yet. So that's what I got. I do hope that it helps. I can't wait to dig deeper into all of this. And until next time, Pisces, namaste.